enough in my life to not be naive. There's something off with Raquel, and I could see how Tom Sandoval could easily, a 23-year-old woman could think she could change him. You and I would fuck him, and then it's like, I lose my number, pal. Like I want the story and the hot dick, but I don't. I'm too old to play this game.
No,
But
I would be like, you're not the one I'm going to date. Absolutely.
no, please. But then the other thing I wanted to ask you, because there's been a lot made of Schwartz and Sandoval's relationship. I mean, Jax has said they're almost codependent. Katie has been liking comments about how Schwartz will, do anything. They'll be bros till they die, bros before hoes forever. What do you? I'm in love with Schwartz. Schwartzy, I would do anything for. I loved the quote that, I'm worried about my health, my wealth, the crocodiles in Florida that are eating humans. She's like, you sound like a country song. I thought it was the greatest line.
Well, then on the reunion, she says, you're like a serial killer's wet dream. That like you have to be friends with everyone or whatever it is. Listen, can I just say one thing?
I'm in love with him. There's something pure about him. I don't know what it is.
If I were, you talk about cringe, like everyone's so cringing about this. The scenes, not even on the reunion so far, but the scenes this season and like even in the finale between Katie and Tom. I mean, I understand having like a wet noodle for a boyfriend. Well, actually, I don't because I'm single, but the DMs are open, guys. But the thing is, the scenes between Katie and Tom to me are so cringy. I would say to this girl, listen, I'm good. We're fucking divorced. We will never speak again. I 100%.
I tell her that. I tell her to kick rocks too. Yeah.
Is whatever you said 2-3 weeks ago is the dark.
She's depression.
She's a miserable fucking person.
Oh my gosh. Wednesday Addams as an adult. It's just doom and gloom. And what was interesting, did you see that one scene? The only time I've actually seen her laugh or crack up was I thought she was dipping down when they're over at Ariana's house and Ariana's like, oh, I saw this video of them on FaceTime or whatever. And Katie kind of like leans back into the side. I actually thought she was like laughing. I actually thought that was the only sort of like real emotion out of her.
She's a miserable person. Can I make a prediction?
She's lovely though. We trash her, but maybe she's lovely in real life. I don't know.
Okay, but I mean, we've seen this. This is an edit for all these. I don't know. Can I say something? Because I have enough. Yes. Apparently, I'm making predictions today. I still stand by. Those are the only two ways to fix Vanderpump Rules: money or she leaves. But I mean, as far as being able to come back, I'm making a prediction here. I'd like to make another prediction. I believe the beginning of Ariana, the beginning of the end of Ariana and Katie's relationship is today. Now picture this, Sarah. Picture this. Something about her is open. The sandwiches are here. And the alarm goes off at 5:30 in the morning. Katie hits off. She gets up. She makes herself a cup of coffee. She showers. She puts on her dark black outfit because she's Wednesday Addams. She puts on a little bit of the red lipstick. She gets in her car and is driving to Something About Her. She has to pull over on the way because she hears a noise. The car is fine, guys. It is. But we have to take the car in for a tune-up. She makes it to Something About Her. She gets there. She opens up, puts the sign out. The first employee of the day comes in, and Something About Her is open for business. Rewind, 5:30. While Katie is shutting off her alarm, Ariana just shut off her alarm. She is also waking up at 5:30. Yes, I just said Something About Her is open. Ariana does not shower. She does not do anything. She walks outside. She walks past her car and does not get in it. She gets in the black Escalade at the end of the driveway. It whisks her off to Dancing with the Stars. She dances. After Dancing with the Stars, oh, and by the way, she gets in hair and makeup when she's there. After Dancing with the Stars, the car, the same car, whisks her off to Saks Fifth Avenue, where she is doing a campaign for Dior that afternoon. She was paid $125,000 for the campaign. They film it for 2 hours, get their take, and she leaves. She is then whisked off to E! Entertainment News to do a promo for an upcoming episode of Dancing with the Stars. She is paid $11,000 for that. She then gets back in that black car and she is whisked off to a jewelry store opening in Beverly Hills. Hills. She is paid $6,000 for that. She then might have stopped by something about her, but something about her closes at 7 and it is 6:45, girl. And you know that 4:05. You live in town, girl.
I live in LA, baby.
She goes right home in that black car and she says, Katie, darling, I will try to make it in tomorrow. I see the end of this friendship.
I do too. That's so good. You nailed it, honey. That is, and isn't that the truth? Isn't that how it always goes down? It's all good until somebody becomes more famous, more money. It always is money and fame, right? That ends friendships. And that is that, oh my God, that is the truth.
Right?
I loved it.
And right?
Oh my God, I don't know, you ought to be a psychic. You are really good.
I really should.
No, you really do have like a psychic ability, I think, which is wild.
I think so. I mean, I'm not patting myself on the back because I suck at life, which everyone always gets upset when I say that in the comments, but I really do suck at life. Like if you want me to change a light bulb right now, I can't do it. Like I can't walk across the street on my own. I just don't know how to live life. I have a psychic ability. So I'm just, and you know what it is?
Wow, God, we got to get Kim Zolciak on here. Like you might be able to read her future.
Okay.
You are very good. You're very good. That was unbelievable. And you know what? I'm with Kim D, honey. Bet the Hamptons house. You give it a year, that's where it'll be at.
I mean, and it's not just because like when they announced 2 RHONJs and they said we have a legacy and a new one. And I said, the legacy show will never, ever, ever be on. And everyone said, bitter bitch, you're a hater. The legacy show will never be on. And please don't refer to Girls Trip. That's not the same as the legacy show. I knew it. You know, and the thing is, it's not really even like, right? I mean, and you could say, yeah, Lisa Rinna, and people are like, yeah, yes, last week of the year, I said Lisa Rinna was going to stay. But for 15 weeks, I said she was leaving. Here's the thing. It's not even like Ariana is a bad, it's like you get busy. The days go by. It's like when one person blows up, it's not even like you listen. I even have friends as this podcast blew up that thought, you know, oh, you think, you all went to your head. And it's not a matter of whether I think now I'm famous or I'm better than you. It's like I physically wake up and my day is booked for the next 19 hours. So I physically cannot see it. Like that's how it is. And then, so that's a very small example, but imagine that with Ariana. It's not even going to be a matter of whether she's mean or nasty or thinks she's better than Katie. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. And it's going to be the end. It's going to be the end of those two. Yep. 100%.
Can I go back? Because I do feel like
And by the way, Ariana will be the one with the money. So she'll say to Katie, what's the routing number? What's your bank account? I'm depositing my